Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Cypher Alpha, and today we will be continuing our journey into Trigger Happy Havoc Danganronpa. This is a series we've been playing, but it was sort of put in the back burner for a bit. If you're interested in watching the first portion of it, it will be linked down below in the description. For now, what I'll do is I'll provide a brief summary of what transpired in Chapter 1, and then we'll continue from there. So in Chapter 1, the main character of the story, Makoto Naegi, and 14 students wake up trapped in Hope's Peak Academy with no memory of how they got there. They are greeted by Monokuma, a sinister bear-like figure who informs them that they are now part of a deadly game. To escape, a student must murder another and not get caught in the class trial that follows. The students are initially in shock and try to figure out how to escape without resorting to violence. Despite their efforts to stay united, the tension escalates. Eventually, Sayaka Maizono, one of the students and an idol singer, is found murdered in Makoto's room. This leads to the first class trial, where the group must figure out who the culprit is. Through investigation and deductions, it is revealed that Leon Kawata, another student, is the murderer. Sayaka had tried to kill him first to escape, while Leon defended himself and ended up killing her in self-defense. He is found guilty and executed in gruesome fashion, setting the tone for the rest of the deadly game. So the main goal for today's video is to go through as much of Chapter 2 as we can go through and see where we end up and continue the story. Again, if you're interested in watching that first part of it, or if you've never seen it, I would recommend checking out that playlist below. It has no commentary, but at least it brings you up to speed. But that summary should suffice by now. So let's go ahead and check out what Chapter 2 has in store for us. Okay, so we start at nighttime here, which I think I do recall that we have to meet the rest of the party. Gonna see where everything's going. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything in here. Yeah, I think we gotta leave. It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us. Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted, smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. It's an evil bear. I didn't have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's death. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
Sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. So what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? Imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom. This guy's pretty cheery.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
Must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
You got it.
So everyone's just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? We're already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well...
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy, like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Host Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So
then what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game. Well, okay. I guess that's just how the game is going to be played.
No,
Okay.
what?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves.
But
So,
If we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
so it would seem.
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. Speak of the devil.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Okay.
Oh, and one other thing.
Can anybody dare guess?
It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did.
Of course.
See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide.
The eye in the sky sees all.
Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your actions.
Nice pun.
Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Okay. What was that about just now? Was he saying it's our fault what happened? It's pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with me.
That piece of shit. Who does he think he is? Poor Makoto couldn't even say anything. And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates. Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Chapter 2, folks. Chapter 2. Boy's Life of Despair. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down.
Morning exercise, apparently.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
It looks like Monokuma sweats. Maybe he's a little human trapped in there. Yeah, who knows? Doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure you stay healthy. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Well, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? So why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise?
Hey!
If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the Assassin's Fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness, the power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter, just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Hey,
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then... I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
Whole new world?
you guys?
It'd really suck if you have to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated.
Very nice.
So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. But a new world?
Could it be?
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
I wonder about that.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
But we don't know until we look.
Hey,
Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
You hear me?
Okay then, let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up in the dining hall, and we'll share what we found. We're basically a one-trick pony, you know that?
Got it!
More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Alright, well I guess we should leave. Let's let me take a peek here and see if there's any Doesn't look like there's anything here. Are they always watching us? Don't they ever get tired of it? Geez, it took everything I had even just to think about mocking them. I think there's anything else here, so let's exit. Oh look, it looks like Yashiro's out here.
What the heck?
Hey Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? Bad, this is super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye it's nothing, but this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap.
You're serious?
That stuff you see lined up in there, any god could come by and use it to send a message. Huh? I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin.
Let me out of here!
Let me out of here, let me out. I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. Okay. Okay, I'd love to smash the stupid thing, but who knows what would happen to me if I did. Huh? Someone's using these cameras to watch people die. Do they have any shame at all? Probably don't. At least we got a coin out of that one. Let's talk about a case. I mean, nothing unusual is there. So let's go ahead and get out of this room. Okay, so now we're out. So it looks like everything is okay. So there's gotta be something else here. Let's talk to
Yo.
Mondo here. I went and checked the metal hatch in the main hall just to be sure, but just like I figured, it hasn't moved an inch. Shit. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he made things that easy for us.
Hey, damn it. What?
Don't make that face. You look like a pussy. You want to put some fighting? You want me to put some fighting spirit in you? Well, do ya? No thanks. I think I've got enough for now.
Yo.
Well, okay, I'm gonna look for another way out then. Okay, very good. Okay, so I mean, I guess I need to find out what Monokuma meant by a new world. Okay, it's gonna be somewhere around here. Okay. So what am I missing here? There's gotta be something around here. Maybe I went the wrong way.
Got it!
Makoto, look. The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem a path to the second floor has opened up.
You hear me?
But it's also of utmost importance. Double check the areas we already know about, just in case.
Without a doubt.
Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes.
You understand?
Well, I'll leave the school to you. Okay, I should have just turned to the right here. So apparently this is open now. The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? If so, what's up there? I guess it's time to find out. This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here. Alright, let's start with these. Let's go. If I even take one step in there, I become a total creep in everyone's eyes. And that'd be it for me. There we go. Let's go to the boys' bathroom. It doesn't look like anything's interesting here. Okay, I don't think I can even click on anything. Alright, let's go out. There's nothing in the bathroom, so... Oh, so that must be the next area here. Just gonna step through this fairly quickly. Let's look in here. It looks like a library. Okay, let's talk to him. But still, this library is most interesting. What's interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. Okay, let's not say anything then, I guess. I'm absolutely shocked. How come?
Damnation!
They have all these books in here and not one copy of any of my works. Well, yeah, who would want to have comics in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs. You just don't get it. Not at all. I do too get it. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile. Oh, she's a little bit of a bitch, Toko. Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author.
You know nothing!
Now hear this, appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius.
Here we go!
My creations are what determine my meaning and value. You're so full of it. I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP? These two really worry me, huh? They worry me too. Let's talk to her. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far. Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking.
You know nothing!
Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section? Comic books, young adult, that stuff's a waste of time. I've seen what you write, Miss Makawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile. My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all. Oh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into boy on boy action. Boy on boy, I don't care if it's anime or comics, fanfic or whatever.
I'm telling you!
It's all filth. Throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. You've insulted me and you've insulted my honor. These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. Just wait around, Makoto. Stuck to Kyoko. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in. She doesn't seem to give us any updates. Take a look at these. I don't know.
Stop talking.
How long am I going to be stuck in here being watched by all these cameras? I'm starving for information from the outside world. If only there was a TV that worked. Oh wait, I didn't notice this. It looks like a folder here. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy.
Indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust and must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? We shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Hey, that sounds like the smart thing to do. I broke the seal of the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make. The serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. And I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed. It would seem Hope's Peak has stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked up stuff online about the school. I never saw anything about this.
So, in other words,
that must have all been part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However,
if it is real though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be nice. Simple solution, it's true. But then what about this other part? This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What did they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
now,
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or maybe something else. Is there anything else here? That's... I think we can try and exit here now. Well, there's more to look at. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust.
So,
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, not too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. I mean, it'd be nice to kind of try maybe see what's wrong with it. Well, this is interesting. This clock doesn't have anything there, but okay. Well, I think we can. Let's go ahead and leave the area for now. Okay, let's maybe take a look at another room, and we'll probably stop it after this and then continue it later. Reality isn't everything. Maybe we're not allowed to break them, but what about blocking them so they can't see anything? Still not brave enough to try. Well, that's true. Doesn't seem to be much in there. The baby is sleeping. And Sakura's in this room. Let's talk to her. Maybe we'll...
I see.
This must be what he meant by a new world. I should probably take a really close look around. Okay, we already knew that. Okay, we already knew all this stuff. The baby is sleeping because... Oh, the baby is sleeping. Please be quiet. I'm assuming... Go ahead and leave here too. Doesn't seem to be much here. Okay, let's... Okay, well, I mean, I don't see anything else that could be pertinent. Maybe we should just head downstairs again and see. Oh wait, there's a pool room here. Let's go ahead and check out the pool room. Whoa, this is
Just a second.
Oh, Makoto. Hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool. There's a pool in here. Okay, I mean, I'm noticing the big machine gun first, but, you know. You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it.
Okay.
And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. The second floor has opened up. The living area has grown and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit, things have been made much more comfortable for us.
Do you understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. I don't know if dying is worth, a pool room. Right? Okay, let's talk to Chihiro. Hey Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No, you're here. I don't like wearing swimsuits. Hey, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I kind of like to get a little stronger. When I get stronger, I have to say that's kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
But I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room. Huh? You don't even want to go into the locker room? It's not that I don't want to, it's just... I don't get it. She's afraid of locker rooms or something? That's a pretty weird phobia, though.
Okay.
The locker rooms connect to a pool. It looks super nice and big. Fantastic to swim in. I'm beyond excited right now. I can't wait to dive in. In fact, I'm getting kind of mad thinking about it. Why are you getting mad? Okay, let's take a look here at the weights, maybe. Oh, this pool stuff. Sorry, looks like weights. There's a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. We got another coin. Looks like one of those lifesaver flotation donuts. Guess we're getting some coins out of this stuff. This is one of the monitors. Okay, we know all this. Okay. Is that a real gun? That's what I was wondering. It's not like we're at war here. Why would we need something like that here? That's my question. That's my question exactly. I guess we'll head into the locker room here. Behind this door is the locker room?
Yeah.
And I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really?
Of course.
Really, really? If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. That's the bottom line. I'm gonna guess here. I'm gonna take a little guess here that the murder's gonna happen in the locker room. We're gonna have to figure out how a girl or a boy got access to the handbook, but that's just my guess. And that's the bottom line. But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Well, that's a good point. Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. Wow. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? And it will be all dugga.
Just a second.
But it really hurt to get shot by that thing. Yeah, I think I would assume it would kill you. Oh no, I think it'd be a lot worse than that. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook and that would get them into the girl's locker room, would it not? What? That never occurred to me. To think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay. Then how does this sound?
I got it.
Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton.
Honestly.
I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place.
Is that okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
But you know, you seem awfully concerned with all of this locker room security stuff.
Of course.
Because all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at that age you try humping a plastic bottle. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. But in that case, I would ask you to keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decided to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. There would be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself.
Yes, yes.
I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want.
just the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya later!
Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya.
Ah,
Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up.
you got it.
Celeste Chihiro, you want to come with me?
As for me,
There's nothing more I hate than... There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'll pass this time. How come when you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it? I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's on the second floor. But I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I better get back to the dining hall as soon as possible.
Listen to me!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how did it go? Did anyone discover any interesting new anything?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library
Okay.
and a pool, a freaking pool and locker rooms filled with exercise equipment.
Well,
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
I see!
Well, hey, there's no reason for us to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and listen!
The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
You hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, and whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo,
Okay, and what about a fucking way out of here? Find anything like that? Oh well,
what? What?
there wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You fucking people.
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now? Or a warehouse or whatever the fuck?
Stop fucking around.
We're still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out. Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
Whatever you say, you fucking loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then,
So are we done for today? Well, yeah, I guess so. The earth seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan to give us hope? Just to turn around and betray that hope? Okay, this is the end of the next day here.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
We all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed. Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay, not great, not awful. I can get into a decent college where I make a few friends. Maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm perfectly average cardboard cutout.
You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma? Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day! Oh, that's right. I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated. New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
Enjoy, right? The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. You must be referring to yesterday. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. But right now I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. Okay, I think this is a good point to stop. And I think for the next one, I think the main goal would be to find out what Monokuma's motivations are, or whoever is puppeteering him would be the more likely answer that we need to find out. What, where is this going? So I'm looking forward to the next one, and so we'll continue it then. If you've watched this far, I want to thank you for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. See ya. Have a good one.